Hey, and good Wednesday morning, everybody, here on December the 20th. Hope you're doing pretty good right now. Welcome to the Weather Nerds YouTube page for your quick morning update as you're getting woke up and getting ready to just kick off this day. Hard to believe that we're only 5 days from Christmas. Yeah, holiday just around the corner, and let's go ahead and get started and take a look at things and how things are looking across the nation currently. As looking fairly quiet, we do have some weather out there to talk about here for today. We've got this storm system out here on the west coast that's giving us some rains out there we're going to be seeing for today. And, well, I don't want to come back to me yet. Let's go back over here. So we got some snows up across Minnesota, getting some snows up here across the Canadian border as up near Minnesota, and not looking too bad up there. Most of the southeast looking pretty quiet as well. Just a big area of high pressure along the eastern seaboard, so looking pretty good. All right, let's look at the satellite imagery as we do have some clouds out there across Arizona over toward Phoenix. Looking a little cloudy there. Obviously wet along that west coast area, obviously with the storm system that's coming in out there. So that is something we're going to continue to watch throughout the day, as that's the system that's going to be kind of coming on in slowly and bringing in, I think, some snows potentially into the inner mountain region as we go through time. So we've got some energy. It's going to be kind of coming up this way, and then we get some more coming down this way. They're going to kind of hook up heading into this weekend and bring in some potential snows there for Christmas Day for some folks heading out of the Rockies and into the plains. All right, now let's take a look at the current temperatures, and they're pretty nippy, especially across the eastern third of the United States. You definitely want to make sure that you've got a jacket on for sure, as you're seeing all these very, very cold temperatures up and down the eastern seaboard. I mean, a lot of areas here below freezing, obviously, with that cold air in place. Not too bad, though, in the intermountain region. And look at it, fairly mild there in Texas. Temperatures in the 50s this morning. That's very mild for this time of year, to say the least. Now, let's look at the thunderstorm threat for today. We do have some storms out there to watch out for. Most of it's going to be there across areas of Arizona and heading over toward New Mexico. So a little pocket right in here. And then right from about San Francisco, going all the way down to San Diego, a little pocket of some thunderstorms possible with those two storm systems there. Nothing severe to worry about there, just some stormy weather that's coming out through there. Now we can take a look at what's going on with those storms, especially on the west coast. They do have some flood watches up. That's those areas there in yellow, stretching down through most of Southern California. And winter storm warnings are also up across some of the Sierra Nevada mountains, obviously getting some snows there. It's kind of neat. It's been kind of lacking there a little bit here for a little bit. As we take a look at the morning radar out on the west coast, it's going to be a bit wet and rainy right there for right now. We'll go ahead and get this thing set up for a little bit of a weather tour. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit closer so you can kind of see where those rains are falling through this morning. Areas stretching from Oakland and San Jose. Pretty good, some heavy rains there just off the coastline of San Francisco. And Sacramento getting a little bit of a break. But you see the rains stretching all the way up the coast here. Even some mountain snows in here going into Northern California, Redway, and heading up toward the Oregon border there with some of the wet and rainy weather. And down here in Southern California, you're getting a little bit of rains as well. Los Angeles, you're getting a few showers this morning, and for the interior, just north of Santa Barbara, and Oceanside getting some wet weather as well to begin your day here on Wednesday. Now, coming over here toward areas of Arizona, over toward Phoenix, you're getting some wet weather, obviously just to the east there. Some pretty decent rains there coming into Winslow, and just a few sprinkles there in Flagstaff to begin your morning, but definitely a little wet across Arizona for this morning. It is getting into the rainy season for this time of year. And as we go up here to the north, I want to go one more place. We're going to go up here toward areas of Minnesota, getting a little snow this morning right along the International Falls, and pushing just north of Duluth and coming into Wisconsin and Michigan here with a little winter weather. Not really amounting to a whole lot, but it's going to be there for a little bit for this morning to begin your morning. All right, let's go take a look at that model data here. I want to go ahead and take a look at the next 3 days here, kind of step you through what you can expect here as far as wet weather is concerned here. So as I go into my interactive mode here and kind of step you through the day here as we go into late this afternoon, still looking at some wet weather there across areas of California with that low spinning off there. And we're going to watch that kind of move inland here eventually through Southern California as we go into the day for tomorrow. So Arizona, you're getting a little rain this morning. You're going to get some more for tomorrow. And then we're watching a couple systems kind of interact with each other. That's what's going to bring in the wet weather. You got this disturbance up here toward the northwest, and you got this one here in the southwest. These are going to be tag teaming up and kind of bringing some snows in here into this general area as we go into Christmas Day. So take this all the way out to the end of its run, going into this upcoming Saturday. You're seeing the snows there erupting across areas of Utah, Colorado, getting into Wyoming, Idaho, getting a little bit of snow, and that will progress into Christmas Day with a little bit of snow expected to come out here across the high plains and into this area right in here. We're going to fine tune that forecast as we get a little bit closer to it. Heading toward Christmas. So let's say good morning here to a few folks here for this morning. We'll start out with Cleveland right now. Cleveland looking at temperature 27 degrees. Had a little light snow still sitting on the ground that fell from just the other day. Looking at San Francisco, a little wet there this morning. Good morning, San Francisco. You're currently at 57 degrees this morning. A little wet and damp there right now. Chicago, Illinois, a little cool, a little chilly there. They're at 30 degrees, looking at the skyline there in Chicago. And then finally, last city of the day to talk about is Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Good morning, Houston. You're currently sitting also at 57 degrees. Last look at the airports here for this morning. Looking pretty good here as the airports not seeing any major delays out there to speak of right now. That's the good news there. So I will go with show you here across the country here as everybody's lighting up pretty green. There's a few slight delays across the northwest. These kind of these yellows in here. Up here toward Rochester, for example, and heading over toward Toronto, a few delays, but nothing too bad right now. And not seeing any major headaches. You see all the little green dots. I'm just going out here to the west coast to check to see if there's any delays out here with that wet weather. And right now, because it's obviously very early in the morning out there, everybody's green for the moment, but there could be some potential delays out in California with the wet weather, with the storm system out there causing some flight delays for you there. All right, that's your quick update here for this morning. Hope you guys have a great day. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave me a comment or something down below. This is kind of a new feature, quick and easy little forecast to help prepare your day to go along with my normal postings. I'll be posting up another video today looking at potential Arctic outbreak, maybe some big changes coming as we head into the month of January. All right, that's your update for this morning. You guys take it easy, and we'll see you tomorrow.